A Kingdom Hearts movie is reportedly in the works. This is Kenneth Shepard at Kotaku. Kingdom Hearts, Square Enix's Disney cross Final Fantasy crossover, which is that an accurate way to describe it?
Yeah.
Final Fantasy? I guess the same spells and all that shit. And I guess Cloud is in it. I guess I never looked at Sora as like a Final Fantasy character. I'm like,
Sora's not. But like all the Final Fantasy characters, I mean, in more recent games they haven't been. Kingdom Hearts 1, like.
But I've always seen them as cameos.
I mean,
like for me, if you'd ask me, oh, what's Kingdom Hearts? I would have been like, oh, it's a JRPG that features Mickey Mouse.
No,
I would have been like Kingdom Hearts cross Final
definitively
Fantasy.
It is a Disney Final Fantasy crossover series.
I never thought about that, but I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I guess all the spells, all the stuff is there.
Over the years they've gotten less and less, but Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, I mean, like the entire cast of Final Fantasy 7, 8, like they're all just there.
But they're just like they're in the fucking Hercules land, you know? Like you run into them there and they don't appear.
They're everywhere. They're in Hollow Bastion. They're in the Traverse Town.
I guess so. I guess I played Kingdom Hearts before I played any Final Fantasy. So I think
that's
why I don't, I never thought about it that way.
They did rename some of the characters awkwardly. Like, I don't know what's going on. I was always really pissed because Final Fantasy X was my first Final Fantasy. I absolutely love it. Riku was one of my favorite characters. Riku with 2 Ks. And the cousin of Yuna, obviously.
Of course.
And then there is a Riku in Kingdom Hearts, one of the main characters. Only 1 K though. And I was like, y'all are, these characters are too close to each other. In games that are coming out too close to each other to be doing this shit. Riku with 2Ks got...
Get out of here.
No,
you know?
no. Riku 1K, get out of here. Riku 2Ks?
Oh, you were only right for 2K, Riku.
Yeah.
Damn. Hate to see it. The Disney Cross Final Fantasy crossover has been around so long, it's surprising we haven't gotten some kind of animated series or film before now. Things got close at one point about 20 years ago, and you can find a rough animatic of the pilot featuring the original game's voice talent. But according to rumors, something on a much bigger scale might be in the works over at Disney, an animated theatrical film. The source of this is Disney-centric outlet Diz Insider. Site founder Skylar Schuler wrote about the Kingdom Hearts movie in a mailbag post, saying sources had told the site a film adaptation of the crossover RPGs could be heading to theaters in the future. The project started as something that would be released on the Disney Plus streaming service, but the Diz Insider says more recently it has heard that the goal was to have something on the big screen. This lines up with another report from film industry insider Daniel RPK, who claimed a Kingdom Hearts adaptation was in the works at Disney on April 26th. However, according to Diz Insider, nothing has been greenlit. So this may still be another animated Kingdom Hearts project that goes nowhere. Tim, I want to know what you think. I also want to hear from the super chats. Would you want a Kingdom Hearts movie? Why or why not? I'm curious on what the audience thinks. But Tim, what do you think?
Oh, I want this more than anything, and I want it now more than ever. We've seen so many great adaptations of games. We've been talking about this a lot, Bless. I am annoying at this point about how excited I am about this happening. Fallout, I am 2 episodes away from finishing Fallout Season 1. A game that I never played, but now a world that I am in love with, and the show is so good. Obviously, you can talk about Last of Us, you can talk about Mario, you can talk about Twisted Goddamn Metal. The list goes on and on. Roger was just telling us he finished Knuckles. The Knuckles series is all out now on Paramount Plus, and he loved it. And I just feel like we're in a great place right now, and Kingdom Hearts deserves a lot of love. I love what they're talking about here. If there originally was going to be a Disney Plus thing, but now it's like, all right, let's actually put more into this and make it a movie. If this is all real, who actually knows? But that lines up with the strategy that Disney has had in recent times with its streaming service versus more theatrical releases and all the change-ups with Bob Iger and all that of just like how they've been looking at the Disney pipeline of content. I think Kingdom Hearts movie, a theatrical release movie, could hit so hard. There's obviously such a ravenous fan base for Kingdom Hearts, and I feel like there is such a fan base for Disney in general and Disneyland and Disney adults, Disney everything, that if we can, in the same way I fell in love with Fallout through the show, if they can get all the Disney motherfuckers out there to fall in love with Kingdom Hearts through a movie, which they will, that's going to be huge for Kingdom Hearts as a franchise.
I think we're already at the place where when I talk to so many Disney adults, they already fuck with Kingdom Hearts, right? And I think that's the perfect idea that I'm surprised on one hand we've not gotten yet. It feels like such a easy, oh yeah, we put all these Disney characters in a movie together and like also have the magic of Kingdom Hearts, right? Like it is that weird combination of Disney magic but then also Final Fantasy magic, right? Hey, you got like the melodramatic characters, you have like the power of friendship that's highly represented in these things, right? You mix that with the nostalgic power of Mickey Mouse and Toy Story and Finding Nemo. Maybe put Star Wars in there. Maybe put Marvel in there if you wanted. There's so much you can do with a Kingdom Hearts movie in terms of activating that love and like, I guess, magic and nostalgia that Disney just has, right? Naturally, you can do that so well in a Kingdom Hearts movie. It feels like such a slam dunk.
Absolutely, but there is another take on this where you just keep it simple and clean. You don't even get to all the Disney stuff. You just stick just to the Kingdom Hearts original characters and the story that they have going. And I think they could find a lot of success with that. Obviously, that's not
like without the Disney characters.
Yeah, just more of like the with where we're at with how expanded the world is of the Organization 13 and just like the entire crew that we have. Like, I feel like there was enough Kingdom Hearts unique IP that they don't need all the Disney stuff. I know I'm sounding crazy here, but it's like, I'm just saying, like, in terms of being realistic about what this could actually be, I think it's going to be a much tougher sell for Disney to go all in on allowing all their worlds to be visited and all that stuff.
You think so?
I do, but I also think at the end of the day, they'll figure it out. I just think that we just got to be realistic about not expecting them to jump to like 15 different Disney worlds. Like, I think that it is going to be a bit more pick and choose.
I'll be honest, if they don't do that, I don't know if I want it. I feel like I gotta it has to be a road trip through all these different Disney worlds, right? And it doesn't have to be like a billion of them. Even if it is,
I could see a montage of like, hey, let's go to like 4 or 5 really quickly.
Oh, it has to be the bulk of the movie for me, man. Like, even if it is like we're sticking to maybe 3 or 4 worlds, but they have to be like me. It has to be Toy Story, Lion King. Like, it has to be like we have to spend substantial time there. I don't want a Kingdom Hearts movie that is 90% just us hanging out with only Sora, Riku with 1K, Kairi.
Yeah, but I mean, so just to be clear, I do think Donald and Goofy would be there. I think Mickey would be part of it. Like, the going to the actual Disney worlds, I think they got to build to that. And I would be shocked to be wrong here. I just don't see the first Kingdom Hearts movie being the Kingdom Hearts 1 game adapted. I think there's just too much content. I would fucking love it.
Yeah.
But I do, I think that there is an opportunity here to sell people on the Kingdom Hearts characters and the Kingdom Hearts story and world, and to keep it simple and clean, simplify everything, and like make it understandable to like people that want to love Kingdom Hearts and love the concept of it, but don't actually like want to play the game. Like, so many of my friends, specifically, like I'm thinking of like Shari, Curran's wife, loves Disney and loves Kingdom Hearts, but has never played and is never going to play Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
You know, this movie could be for her and get her introduced into those worlds. And then maybe one day she'll play the game.
I want to bring in a few super chats here. Mike Dememe says, hey, well, actually, no, I'm going to get to you later because you're talking about challengers. I want to get in some Kingdom Hearts ones. Bobby Schulte says, I'm scared they're going to get rid of the Final Fantasy cast. I think that's interesting, right? If we get a Kingdom Hearts movie, I wouldn't expect to see Cloud.
Me neither.
I wouldn't expect to see Sephiroth.
I mean, I think that we all just need to be realistic about what Kingdom Hearts actually is at this point. And they've weaned off the Final Fantasy stuff as much as possible, honestly, in terms of like the characters and worlds being in the game. Like, look at Kingdom Hearts 3. And then also the integration into the Disney worlds, for the most part, kind of feels like a distraction from the main plot of what they're doing. Like, when you're actually playing the game of like, especially in Kingdom Hearts 1, even thinking about it, it's like, hey, we're in Tarzan's jungle now. And it's okay, cool. Now back to the main plot.
Yeah. But for me, that's the main draw.
I mean, I get it, but you also don't play the games.
I mean, I played the first one, right?
Yeah.
Like, the first one was important to me, but like that's the thing is, if we're doubling down on, hey, we are focusing only on the Kingdom Hearts original characters and we're doing less of the actual Disney adventuring stuff, that for me is it was way less appealing than, hey, we're doing it all, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're adventuring into these worlds. We are going to make Disneyland / Disney World the movie. And it is being driven by Kingdom Hearts, right? Like, I think that is the connective tissue of it should be Sora and his story and the characters that we know, and like making that should be the heart of it. But I think the content of it needs to be, we're hanging out in the Lion King world for a second. We're hanging out in Alice in Wonderland. We're hanging out in these different major Disney locations that you know, because I think that's going to be what gets people through the door. I think when you watch the trailer and you see this anime character with big boots hanging out with Goofy, and you're like, what is this? And you see Lion King, you see Nightmare Before Christmas, like, I think that is what's going to get people who are in the theaters watch these trailers to go, oh, I fucking need to watch this.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I'm just preparing everybody for what this is probably going to end up being.
Oh God, I hope not. Dear Sixlet says, Tim, Kingdom Hearts movie with Advent Children level fights. Think about it.
I mean, I know that's the thing. It's like I think that we're underselling the value of what Kingdom Hearts actually already has without all of the Disney stuff. And the Disney stuff is additive, and the more that they can do, the better. But I also feel like being realistic about what this animated movie could be, we're going to talk 2 hours maximum. There's just not that much time to introduce all these ideas and go on a freaking Disney World globe-trotting adventure, universe trotting.
But even if it is just 4 universes, like we don't gotta visit every single Disney, because I understand that, yeah, like you in a 15-hour video game versus a 2-hour movie, you don't have as much time to explore as many worlds as you visit in a Kingdom Hearts 1. But like, give me like 3 or 4.
Looking for the perfect gift to celebrate the moms in your life? Aura frames are beautiful Wi-Fi connected digital picture frames that allow you to share and display unlimited photos. It's super easy to upload and share photos via the Aura app, and if you're giving Aura as a gift, you can even personalize the frame with preloaded photos and memories. How do I, Greg Miller from Kinda Funny, know so much about Aura? Because I just gave Jen one for her birthday. I used the QR code on the box to preload it with photos of her and Benny. And when she booted it up for the first time, she got to see a sweet little message from me. I like this frame so much that I am actually legitimately buying one for my mother for Mother's Day. From grandmothers to new mothers, aunts, and even friends in your life, every mom loves an Aura frame. Right now, Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. Listeners can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $30 off, plus free shipping for their best-selling frame. That's auraframes.com. Use code KINDAFUNNY at checkout to save. And mom, if you see this before you get your Aura frame for Mother's Day, please act surprised.
But so here's the other problem with this, and I don't want to go too long on this conversation here, but the thing about Kingdom Hearts, going to the Disney worlds, and this is true of Kingdom Hearts 3, the most recent game, and it's baffling to me. The Disney worlds, for the most part, are absolute garbage. We just got to call it what it is.
But it's garbage on a gameplay level.
No, on a story level. You're going through a bastardized version of the movie's plot, and that's it. Sora's dealing with all this real shit.
But if you're not doing that, then what's Kingdom Hearts? I'm just going to sit here and listen to them talk about Organization 13 and the Nobodies and all. They rearranged the letters in Sora, so now it says Roxas. They added an X to it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
But
I don't want to watch a Disney screen adaptation of that.
But do you want to watch a bad version of Lion King?
I want to see.
They put it out in 2019.
And here's the thing, right? I think both of what we're pitching might not be necessarily make for the best film, but I don't think you're making a Kingdom Hearts movie to be a Oscar nominee. I think you're making it a Kingdom Hearts movie to go, let's hit you with all the nostalgia possible. I think a Kingdom Hearts movie needs to be exactly what a Deadpool and Wolverine is going to be, which is we're going to go multiverse hopping. We're hanging out with all these, remember this person? Oh, remember this person from X-Men? Oh, here's fucking Xavier. I think a Kingdom Hearts movie needs to be, hey, do you remember the car from Cars? Do you remember Woody and Buzz? They're cool, right? Hey, do you, like, that is what a Kingdom Hearts movie needs to be.
But that's not what
What's the car from Cars name, Bless?
Lightning McQueen.
God.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I didn't watch Cars. I know that. Sorry, what was that you're saying?
You're pitching something that's not what Kingdom Hearts is.
Is that not what it is?
It's not.
I'm spending most of the time in Kingdom Hearts, like you said, redoing these Disney stories, in like these fast forward ways, sure.
But that's the thing is like they're fast forward.
But that's the content. And then in between that, it's Sora being like, I'm looking for my friends, and I'm like, all right, cool.
But like that, it's not just like that's the bulk of it.
There's Roxas, and we like ice cream, we eat popsicles.
Yeah, it's just I want people to realize. I want people to realize that what the pitch is in the gut check pitch of what a Kingdom Hearts movie would be is just 2 hours of watching 7 different Disney movies on fast forward, and that is not what anybody wants, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you don't have to do it exactly that way, because I agree that part of the games is like, all right, cool, whatever. But I do think that you are visiting, in the way I'm envisioning it, you are visiting this world, and you're not doing the story of Lion King over again. But it is like, oh man, you're saying what's up to Simba, and Simba is helping you along the quest, and then like getting you to where you need to go to then get to the Alice the Wonderland world. And like, I think you can fix a lot of the problems that Kingdom Hearts has.
I mean, what you're pitching is amazing, and that to me is a dream, and I would love that.
Yeah.
But it's Kingdom Hearts blessing. They're not going to fix anything. They've done what they're doing.
but
we know what this is. They're only going to give us more of this thing. They're not all of a sudden going to be like, oh, you know what? Maybe the Frozen world shouldn't just be Frozen. And maybe we shouldn't have them play through the entirety of the Let It Go sequence, because that's what it's going to be.
Here's my question now.
Elsa's going to sing the whole song, Bless.
Because, like, I didn't think about this question until now that we're having this discussion. Is there any way this movie is incredible?
Yeah.
What's the way?
Incredible, meaning, like, I think
Like,
it could
is
be
this
incredible
movie-
for a Kingdom Hearts movie, yes.
How do you compare that to, like, any other Disney
I mean, a
animated
dope
movie?
ass anime movie. Sick ass fight scenes, like cool ass get hype moments, and like character dynamics of friendship and love and all that stuff. Yeah,
All right, we'll see.
they're going to do it, man.
I
or
want to
they're
believe
not.
in it. But yeah, like for me, I am looking at this the way I look at a Deadpool, or the way I look at anything that is, what's the one, Ready Player One, which I never watched, but what I imagine Ready Player One is. Like, that's what I am looking. But I'm more invested in just Kingdom Hearts as an idea. Like, I like that it has more of a JRPG / I guess if you put it on screen, anime slant to it. Like, that for me is more intriguing than what Ready Player One does. I'm looking forward to that. Give me these fucking Final Fantasy characters hanging out with Mickey and going to Alice in Wonderland. That's good enough for me. But I don't know if I can go to this expecting the world of it, just based on what we're talking about it being.
Yeah.
I think it is a tall task. But also, I'll watch it day one.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
there,
you will.
Popcorn, all
Yeah.
that stuff. Tim, let's keep talking about Kingdom Hearts. With story number 2,
Wow.
Kingdom Hearts 4 might be releasing in 2025 in insider claims. This is George Yang at GameSpot. The long-awaited Kingdom Hearts 4 might be coming sooner than anticipated. If an insider is to be believed, the game is reportedly releasing in 2025. According to Twitter user Daniel RPK, the latest mainline entry in the Kingdom Hearts series is due out next year. It was reportedly also in development for the past 4 years. Daniel RPK also recently leaked that a follow-up to Sonic Frontiers was in development. The prominent Sega leaker Midori corroborated this, adding that this apparent game may not necessarily be called Sonic Frontiers 2. It reportedly has the same 3D and open-world gameplay style. Not many details about Kingdom Hearts 4 have been revealed, not even the release window or intended platforms. We do know, however, that the game is being built on Unreal Engine 5. My question for you, Tim, and to the chat as well is, do you believe Kingdom Hearts 4 could hit by next year?
Absolutely. I think it hits next year. I feel like this isn't a surprise to me either. Like, I feel like when we see the rate at which Square's been able to pump out their biggest games, Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth and Final Fantasy 7 Remake, to even add to that, it's been a long time since Kingdom Hearts 3. And I feel like the fact that we even got this trailer, that Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced when it was, yeah, I think that we're a lot further along and closer to Kingdom Hearts 4 than we are far away.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not expecting like a 2027 release date or something like that.
I mean, depending on the validity of the previous story, if they're, say, in early talks about a Kingdom Hearts movie, that'll probably put a Kingdom Hearts movie at maybe like 2 to 3 to 4 years away. I think, yeah, like having a Kingdom Hearts 4 out by next year to kind of be the lead into it, I think that would be really good timing. And yeah, like to your point, the Kingdom Hearts 4 reveal trailer was 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It feels like we got this trailer so long ago. The thing that weirds me out about it a little bit is that we've not gotten a peep about Kingdom Hearts 4 since then. So I'm
Which
curious.
I think is good.
I also think that's a good thing, right? Because it feels like, okay, you guys are just in the lab cooking. You guys are making this thing. When do we see it pop up becomes the question. I think
D23.
if we see it at D20, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was thinking at Summer Game Fest, but D23 would be fascinating.
Summer Game Fest would be huge. I don't
think it would be.
expect it, but it could happen.
I feel like it'd be a better venue, right? Like the D23 gaming showcase that we got last time. I feel like a Kingdom Hearts level of announcement there would have brought it to another level, right? Like I think the announcements we got there were good, but, and this is me being biased because I'm a host, I hosted it, but like I almost feel like a Kingdom Hearts 4 re-reveal you would put at a Summer Game Fest and then save D23 for maybe a follow-up. All right, here's more gameplay, or here's a special new detail. Here's a reveal of one of the worlds we're going to. I feel like that's a D23 level thing, whereas a Kingdom Hearts 4, we're putting it back on the map. All right, we're beginning that marketing rollout. That to me is Summer Game Fest or some kind of big event, maybe even Game Awards this year.
I mean, I think Disney sees D23 as bigger than Summer Game Fest, and I could totally imagine if the timing works out that they want to have that to themselves. It's just a question of, are they going to do another game showcase? But I think Kingdom Hearts doesn't need it. Kingdom Hearts can just do its own thing.
Its own thing,
but
yeah.
there is history with Jeff Keighley in Kingdom Hearts. Like the first time we played Kingdom Hearts 3 was at a Keighley event. It was Judges Day, Judges Week, so before Play Days, but essentially Judges Week was Summer Game Fest Play Days, like beta. You know what I mean?
What about PlayStation Showcase?
That could happen too. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced at Sony's press conference at E3 2013.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, and Final Fantasy 15. Same conference. What a fucking legendary ass conference
What a
that
wild
was.
conference.
Yeah.
I'm feeling summer. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it.
This summer, Kingdom Hearts 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that could make sense.
I think it's now that I say the words PlayStation Showcase out loud, I would even think maybe that over a Jeff Keighley thing, but I don't know. I think somewhere though. I think there's plenty of venues for something. I think there's plenty big enough venues for something like that to show up, or they just drop it. Like they just drop the trailer because I don't put that past them either.
Mr. Hawk says, what about Xbox's June event?
I mean,
At this
I think that's a
point,
valid place too.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would not be surprised. I think Xbox has too much going on that Kingdom Hearts is the type of thing that overshadows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the moment that you utter those words, the chat gets feral. So you got to be careful. There's very few games that have that level of, I don't like, it's a good toxicity for the most part, but it's toxic. But Elden Ring, Kingdom Hearts, and Hollow Knight, I think are like 3 games that have a unique aura to them.